Hey, fourth grade, and welcome back to another fun day of learning about inferencing and drawing conclusions in fictional texts. Today, we're going to read one of my favorite stories called Dragon Loves Tacos, and we're going to practice making some inferences and drawing conclusions as we read. Remember, when I ask a question, you can pause the video and try to answer it yourself, and then push play when you're ready to kind of hear the answer. So we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Give me one second. And before we get started, we're going to review our anchor chart, which looks like, make sure you guys can see it. Yep. So it looks like this, right? And when we make an inference, we use clues in the text. We use what we know and questions you have to make that inference. And inferences are things that go beyond what the author is telling you. So I want you to keep that in mind as we're answering questions from Dragon Loves Tacos today. So this story is called Dragon Loves Tacos, and it's by Adam Rubin, illustrated by Daniel Salmieri. Hey kid, did you know that dragons love tacos? They love beef tacos and chicken tacos. They love really big, gigantic tacos and tiny little baby tacos as well. Why do you think that dragons love tacos? Well, I think that dragons love tacos because tacos are usually spicy, maybe, and they like hot stuff because they throw fire. I don't know. Let's read and find out if we find the answer. Why do dragons love tacos? Maybe it's the smell from the sizzling pan. Maybe it's the crunch of the crispy tortillas. Maybe it's a secret. Either way, if you want to make friends with dragons, tacos are key. Hey, dragon, why do you guys love tacos so much? But wait, as much as dragons love tacos, they hate spicy salsa even more. They hate spicy green salsa and spicy red salsa. They hate spicy chunky salsa and spicy smooth salsa. If the salsa is spicy at all, dragons can't stand it. You can see down here, he's reading a no spicy salsa. Why do dragons hate spicy salsa? Well, just one drop of hot sauce makes a dragon's ears smoke. Just one single speck of hot pepper makes a dragon snort sparks. Spicy salsa gives dragons the tummy troubles. And when dragons get the tummy troubles, oh boy. If you want to make tacos for dragons, keep the toppings mild. Tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, these are all good toppings for tacos for dragons. Hey dragon, how do you feel about spicy taco toppings? What can you infer from looking at this dragon in the picture and listening to, hey dragon, how do you feel about spicy taco toppings? How do you think a dragon feels about spicy taco toppings? So we can infer that the dragons don't like the spicy taco toppings, right? Because his face right here, he looks like, ugh. And he doesn't like the spicy salsa, so we can infer that he doesn't like the spicy toppings either. Dragons love parties. They like costume parties and pool parties. They like big, gigantic parties with accordions and tiny little parties with charades. Why do dragons love parties? Maybe it's the conversation. Maybe it's the dancing. Maybe it's the comforting sound of a good friend's laughter. The only thing dragons love more than parties or tacos is taco parties. Taco parties are parties with lots of tacos. If you want to have some dragons over for a taco party, you'll need buckets of tacos, pantloads of tacos. The best way to judge is to get a boat and fill the boat with tacos. That's about how many tacos dragons need for a taco party. After all, dragons love tacos. So let's take a look down here. What can we infer by looking at this picture down here? What is happening? Where do you think the boy and the dog are? So if I was making an inference, I could see that it looks like a boat full of tacos. It looks like a house maybe, and all of these toppings here, and they're bringing the tacos into this house. So we can infer that they are at a place where they're going to have a taco party. Hey, Dragon, are you excited for the big taco party? Just remember, dragons hate spicy salsa. Before you host your taco party with dragons, get rid of all the spicy salsa. In fact, bury the spicy salsa in the backyard so the dragons can't find it. These dragons love your taco party. They love the music. They love the decorations. They especially love the tacos. Congratulations. You can see at the party, all the dragons are loving the tacos. Everyone's eating the delicious tacos. It's a good thing you got rid of all that spicy. Wait a second. What are those little green things in the salsa? You didn't read the fine print. So I want you to think for a second. The author says, what are all those little green things in the salsa? And then it says you didn't read the fine print. What can we infer those green things in the salsa are and what the fine print says? So we can infer that that's probably peppers in the salsa. And we know that fine print, anything written in fine print, is important, but sometimes we don't always read it. So we're assuming that there's probably some hot peppers in this salsa. And down here, here's the fine print, now with spicy jalapeno peppers. Dragons, listen to me. Do not eat those tacos. Those little green specks in the salsa, those are jalapeno peppers. They are super spicy. I know you love tacos, dragons, but you are not going to love those tacos. Do not let those dragons eat those tacos. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Did the dragon stop eating the tacos? So you probably said, no, they didn't. And you made an inference, even though I didn't ask you. Can you infer if you made the inference as you were reading that those dragons are continuing to eat the tacos because you can see that it says crunch, 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 which means they are continuing, if you look at the picture, to eat those spicy tacos. And then it says too late. And you can take a look at this picture. So we can make the inference, looking at this picture, that those spicy tacos made all of these dragons throw or breathe out fire, right? What can we predict, or what conclusion can we draw that says that what's going to happen at the next taco party? So if you said they're probably going to read the fine print and look at the the salsa to make sure that there's nothing spicy in there? You're probably correct. And then you can see on the last page, everything is burnt down from the dragons breathing or eating the hot stuff. So what can we infer? So let's go back to this very last page really quick. Take a look real closely at this little boy right here that threw the taco party. How is he feeling? Kind of upset, right? We can infer that he's pretty upset by the look on his face. And you can see that this dragon right here is trying to comfort him, saying, oh, it's okay, by patting his back. All right. So as we read Dragon Loves Tacos, we answered a lot of questions. And a lot of the questions that I had asked were making you make some inferences. So although the questions might not say, can you infer or can you draw a conclusion, you are constantly inferring and constantly drawing a conclusion. So I'm going to show you again. So your independent activity for today is to choose one of these on the choice board. You can use storylineonline.net or a book that you have at home that's fiction, and you can complete one of these inferencing activities. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, and I look forward to reading with you again tomorrow.